Hey, beautiful tribe, it's PinkBella. Happy new day and new week. It is Tuesday, September 3rd, and I just wanted to pop in. I have a bit of a transmission for us. It's a new month, it's a new energy. So this is a Facebook Live and love, and we're in a new energy with September. So I know that there's going to be more information coming in for Thursday. I'm going to aim to do a YouTube Live on Thursday if that sorts out. So I'm going to pull some cards for us. I have a transmission. We're still in solar storms and energies right now and today. Yes, please say hi, whoever comes on, and let me know where you are, and let me know if you can hear me okay as well. Because I didn't even check my my volume. Hold on a minute. I've been going through, and I'm going to share as well what's been going on with me. Okay, hold on. Can you hear me okay, Susie? Hopefully you can. Welcome. Okay, good. All right, I just want to check the volume. So I'm in the Pacific Northwest on the west coast of Canada on the Pacific Ocean. And I have felt all weekend. We just had a long weekend here in North America. We have Labor Day here in Canada as well. So much information has been coming out. I've been integrating so much. And welcome, Australia. Oh, beautiful blessings from Australia. Both of you, thank you for being here. I've been integrating so much, and it's just coming in now. I've actually been feeling like I've been in quite a fog today. So, but I wanted to come in and pull some cards for us, okay? So I'm going to talk a little bit today about just a little bit about September energy. There's always so much information that comes in for September. We have the 9/9 portal that's coming up super fast, like next Monday. We have Saturn is going to be going direct, and that's going to be a big shift of positivity for many of us. And we have the equinox, which has always been incredibly important and powerful on my journey, and for some of you as well. I've already had amazing things happen today. A butterfly has flown by and with me. A large black bear ran through our yard this morning. That's the closest I've ever seen a black bear. And it was on a run too. It was on a mission. But it made sure that both myself and the beautiful soul that I'm sharing this house with, that we saw it. It was up close and personal. It chose our yard today, so that was really cool. I'm going to share about some of the colors I've been seeing. And I just remembered this big integration that I went through yesterday, so I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to pull some divine feminine masculine chakra messages for us and some tarot cards. And I was guided to pull a couple of cards for the unions as well, just to see where we're all at, okay? I do feel I did this last year, I'm probably going to do a verbal transmission for Twin Flames and for Starseeds. I'm going to try and put that on my plate as well if I can, because I feel like there's something specific that's going to come in for both groups, and some of you are both, for the 9/9 portal or the equinox. I'll see my time frame. Probably I will do that for the equinox for sure. Okay, I pulled one card for us. I just am asking, I asked the archangels, my higher self, my team of light, to bring in the best messages for us today. And I already pulled just one card. I pulled Sacred Geometry card for us. It's number 25, Emergence. And I'm getting a hit around violet purple energy as well, which is our crown chakra. So it's beautiful that that's what this card is. That's the Flower of Life, number 25, which is a 7. The message I received with this card, even before I read it, is the equinox date is a little bit later this year. I put in the comments that the portal's probably going to open around the 17th or 18th, which makes sense. That's when Saturn goes direct. There's going to be a full moon in there somewhere. And then we're going to have the equinox portal, which has always been so powerful. So, and yes, that's why this came forward. I'm just getting goosebumps. Some people call this God bumps. Huge mass movement of many things, including a lot of you. There might be job changes, moving house after the equinox portal. So the 25th is like our go date to align us with our next amazing timeline. Okay. So I've already been given that some people are going traveling on the 25th, and that's going to be a beginning for me as well. I'm going to be shifting grid points and location in the same area, but winter is coming, and where I am right now, I'm kind of up in the mountains, and I'm going to need to be down closer to the flats for the winter. So it's all beautiful. It's all being divinely orchestrated. I'm going to just read this card for everyone. So we're going to remember the 25th as we start heading into this month, okay? Frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So this is how we're going to stay in the now this month. It's going to be a fast-paced month. I can feel it already. Some of it is from the solar flares and the solar storms we're experiencing today, but some of it is the anticipation and the excitement of the beautiful changes that are coming for many of us, okay? So if you didn't get a chance through the super new moon to set your intentions and create your manifestations, this is a fantastic time to do this all this month, okay? Okay, before I pull cards, let me just share what we're going to be talking about today, what I'm going to be bringing in. The night has always been an important portal. I've been sharing about this all the way along. It's preparing us for the equinox, and many of you have also been seeing probably 999 like I have. Many years ago, before I even knew I was going to have an awakening at the pyramids in Egypt, I chose September 9th to travel. And that was the beginning, that was the beginning date of my travel, and then I went and lived in Australia for a year. So welcome everyone from Australia. That's how it started. That was back in 1994. I just picked the 9th out of the hat, September 9th, because my birthday is the 9th in June, and September 9th came to me many years ago, long before I knew about the 99 portal. So it is a massive activation for all of us. And I'm sure there's going to be astrology and everything that's going to support this now. But many of you who are following me, thank you all, and who are here or watch this later, you're starting now to understand that you know, there was a portal on 7/7, there was a portal on 8/8 in August, 9/9. There's going to be a portal on October 10th, the 10/10 portal. There'll be an 11/11 portal, and so on. Okay. So we have the 9/9 portal coming up. We have Saturn going direct, which Saturn has been in retrograde since the spring. So this is massive. Saturn is about us, about karmic debts and looking at our reality and accepting what our reality is now and moving forward in a positive way. So it moving forward is a real positive force for all of us as well. Oh yes, okay. I might as well just talk about this as I've written it down. So this weekend, I've had a very fast-paced weekend. It's like the universe just brought me a whole bunch of souls to connect with really quickly. It was a lot of fun, but it was very fast-paced compared to how the summer has been. And I knew, in a way, I was kind of being distracted because of the nervous energy that the solar storms and the solar flares are bringing. So if any of you are experiencing symptoms right now or going through some things, please type it in the comments as well, and I'll go through and do a Q&A at the end, okay? So I felt incredible nervous energy on the weekend. Like again, I think I shared this last time, like I'd had about 20 cups of coffee, but I was kept busy. So when our body is busy, and it's not always recommended because we are guided to sort of, you know, rest and integrate, but sometimes going through the portals is intense, and that's what I felt this weekend. I felt that it was very intense for myself and for many of us. We're shifting teams. We're having new soul members coming into our physical reality. Other souls leaving. We're having new guides and angels and teams of light coming on board with us, and other members leaving. So that has been going on. I actually saw a license plate on Saturday that said DNA, and I shared this last time. So the solar flares and the solar storms and the portals being open, the light codes that we're integrating are bringing our crystalline light body online to the next level. We're integrating another level of our higher self, but we're also activating new DNA codes and strands. And as soon as I saw that license plate, I just laughed. I went through yesterday a massive reintegration of the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. What happened was I woke up and I felt lower chakra organs that are connected to the lower chakras, as an example, the adrenals or the kidneys. I was experiencing energy in that area, so I was guided to go through a personal meditation and integrate the divine feminine and masculine again. That's what I did. So I will be including that in some of your meditations and sessions going forward, okay? That's what happens when I have a bit of a break. I go through my own personal healing and find out what's going on. So that's part of what we did through the super new moon and through this weekend. Okay, some of you might be still going through that. You might feel like your head's going one way and your body's going another way because your whole energy field, your mental, physical, emotional bodies are trying to integrate and get it together. Music really helps. All of you out there who are musicians and create for us, or those of you who know how much music helps, that's a great way to bring you back into the now by listening to music, by dancing, by singing. That's what I did on Sunday. I was gifted to go to a concert. So I was able to sing and dance and work through some of the energy that way, okay? Some of the other things that's going on is we're being downloaded not only with our higher self and having DNA activations, some of these terms that some of you may have heard or they may be new to you, but we actually came in. It's quite organized when we incarnated. We incarnated via something called a monad consciousness, which would be like a larger group, and there's a whole bunch of monad groups all around the planet that are, connecting with our angelics and our teams. And if you want, you can think about it this way, that it's connected like to a number sequence, okay? So there's a number, like we all came in like with a number sequence. Below that, individual soul groups. Again, everyone has a number sequence. And then that's helping us navigate to connect with the right souls, the right soul tribe, to be on the correct timelines. And that's part of the redirect. So the 9-9 portal is again going to help us to redirect, to be on the correct timeline, to be in the right place at the right time, and to connect with the right souls, be it twin flame, divine partner, soulmate, be it soul mission. Many of you again are being called up for soul mission. It's time. A lot of you beautiful souls, thank you everyone who's booked and shared my work and come for sessions, because so many of you are getting guided to go in new ways, and I'm grateful that I can assist you on that journey, okay, and help redirect you as well with your higher self. That's part of my role. So we're integrating also more of our monad and soul group consciousness. Those are some of the codes, all right? I woke up again today feeling anxious and anxiety. That's another sort of side gig of the solar flares, the DNA activations. It can bring up like not being able to breathe properly, anxiety, but it's not real. So that's why we have to have tools to come in to take care of that. And I took care of that today too. Sometimes it's necessary to go and do a walk in the woods or a run or go to the gym to burn off that energy. Is just energy that's in our field or in our organs that needs to release, and drink lots of water as well. Okay, keep hydrated. What's fascinating to me as a Starseed liaison is I had a new group come to me on my walks this weekend, the Orion Council of Light. And I work with many different councils of light, but when they come to me specifically as a group, I pay attention. So the Orion Council of Light came to me and they brought in a new color for me. That's how I knew they were around me. It was like an electric tangerine color. So I connected with them a little bit more. They're helping me to help all of you move into our next level as we're in countdown mode for 2020. Okay. So that was exciting. Last night and this morning, I saw, it's very clear sky here right now, that I was able to see the stars and everything last night. The sunset was unbelievable. And I'm seeing pillars of light in the sky in the background. I haven't seen that for a while. I just saw them shooting up and down, which was really cool. And then also aquamarine and emerald green rays coming off furniture and buildings and trees and all of that. So that's what's happening right now. There definitely is another Lemurian or Atlantean reintegration, like more parts of ourselves from those timelines, and that's what the colors are connected to, like the mermaid energy, the dolphin energy as well. So I just wanted to share with you those are sort of the colors and the rays that I've been being shown the last couple days. And I already talked about the divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else. I think that's it. I'm going to do, so for all of you who resonate being starseeds, I'm going to do like a specific little starseed transmission at some point, okay? Because not everybody here resonates with being a starseed, and some of us resonate with all of that, and some of us, I just bring all the pieces together to help whoever I can at this time. Okay, I'm going to pull some chakra messages for today, for this week, and for divine feminines and masculines, just to see what chakras are kind of key today. As a little snapshot, I'm going to do divine feminines first. I heard 2, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck, okay? So, yes, okay, so the soul star, I shared this before. I've been sharing this all along. This is connected to the Egyptian timeline. This is a big card that I've been showing since July this year, but also since 2017. The soul star carries our karma, our past lives that we're clearing, our bloodline ancestral belief systems about everything that we came in to clear. And it started to get a real kick into gear in this past July through the 7/7 portal. Super integration through the month of August. We made it. Lionsgate and all the portals were so intense, including the super new moon. And I'm also reminded too that part of the star alignment over the pyramids is connected to the Orion's belt. So the soul star I share is this one. For many of you, that's one of the new ones that's opening. And that's to help you kind of clear out anything that you came in to heal and clear, including from this lifetime, from, you know, things that trigger you, things that you have noticed are patterns, like I shared last time about like abundance, noticing that it's either feast or famine. So that's a pattern. That's something to take notice of. Partnerships, divine unions, twin flames, all sorts of things. Maybe you've been trying to manifest something and it hasn't come into your reality. So there'll be a reason around that. And it might be something in the soul. The reason it's in the soul star is all of our chakras are connected to the Akashic records, but the soul star specifically, when it opens up, that's kind of when things start happening in our physical reality to get our attention. Okay. So that's going on with the divine feminine. I'm going to like more clearing, right? But that makes sense. I'm going to pull one more card, third eye, and there's the infinity symbol. So third eye activation and integration. So again, some of you might be experiencing like crown and third eye symptoms at this moment. I know we all go through different symptoms. Mine have been sort of aches and pains in the feet and the knees the last couple days. But that's also, the root and the sacral are also connected to the third eye and the crown. So, and then the sacral. So the sacral chakra, that's our third one. So the sacral chakra, again, that's basically where the female ego programming is. It's also male programming is there too. We have both. But the female is a little bit more connected to the sacral in that regard. And then the masculine is more root-based, just for clearing out old programming, but we're all doing both, as you know, because I always share we carry both of the templates within us for sure. So that's what's happening at the moment for today at least, and for a snapshot for this week. So for masculines, I'm just going to pull some chakras, just asking for the best messages for masculines and see. And I'm gonna, if I burst out laughing, it's because some of the cards already came forward for me today. Okay. For divine masculines, you are, and we all are, receiving another layer of code. So this is the diamond, the 12th stellar gateway chakra. For many of you, that's your activation of being brought up to your higher level of consciousness. Some of you might be feeling more of the energy. You might be seeing more of the energy. You might know that you have a higher self now. You might understand that you're working with angelics and a team of light, and you're being upgraded as you're going through a DNA activation. I share this sometimes. It is like diamond codes, rainbow codes, plasma codes, depending on where you are on your journey. So some of you masculines might be going through many physical symptoms right now. You might be overactivated, agitated, not being able to sleep, or you might be having to sleep so much. And we will get put to sleep. We will get shut down so we can integrate. Okay. Next chakra. Oh my gosh, came in twice. I'm going to pull in, that's just to emphasize what I just shared. So, and some of you might like to work with Archangel Metatron, so I'm just being given that information. I started to work with Archangel Metatron and Michael to help with the Akashic sessions 2 years ago. So some of you might be drawn to working with Archangel Metatron. You might want to know more about that, the 12th chakra. You also might want to connect in a little bit more with the Merkaba. And I often will call it the Stargate when I work with Starseeds as well, okay? And then one more card, root chakra, which I just shared about, and the message is hope. Okay. So the higher the activations we receive, it comes all the way down into our energy field. It detoxes things out that I shared about. So some of you masculines might be going through some stuff that you're releasing. What came through for me yesterday was, I was not only and it's in layers, right? We go through layers through these portals. So I wasn't only just integrating the new divine feminine, divine masculine. I too was shedding layers of the old programming. So I too was releasing, some people call it the distorted masculine or the distorted feminine, and the new templates are coming in to keep us in our hearts. All right. So that some of you masculines might be going through some triggers right now. And the card that's at the bottom of the deck for masculines is Third Eye, and it's Retreat. Again, an Egyptian connection. So I do feel like there's more Egyptian clearing that we're going through right now. I again saw a license plate that said Ra on it. And my understanding is that the information and the timelines that we were in Egypt, some of it has been romanticized. I've shared this in the past, and we're getting down to like it's time to just call those parts of ourselves home. Okay, that happens in Akashic sessions too, but it came forward, as you noticed, for the masculines, and it also, Egypt also came forward for the feminines as well. Divine feminines. Okay. Bottom of the deck for divine feminines, because I didn't show it, is Archangel Michael and Sovereignty. So again, a crown eye and third eye activation. And sovereignty is about us being able, all of us, being able to be in our reality, in our now, and be happy and joyful with whatever is in our reality. Because in our now is where we receive messages and synchronicities and guidance to move forward. Okay. That takes practice. That's working with our higher self as well. Okay. Tarot cards. I'm just going to have a little sip of water. Hope everybody is doing well. Okay. So I'm just going to ask for, I wanted to show the bottom of the deck, Destiny. That's so cool. Okay. I'm just going to ask for, I'm just going to pull one card for divine feminines and one card for divine masculines, and then I'm going to pull some cards for the unions and see how the unions are doing. Okay. This is for the masculines. And this is connected to the root chakras. This is foundations and achievement, number 4. So number 4 is the Emperor in the tarot deck. So it's also connected, like foundation and achievements is connected to the root chakra that I just shared about. So for masculine, maybe some of you are actually looking at your reality and seeing maybe you want to move, maybe you want to change jobs, maybe you know that you have a soul mission, and maybe you're ready to kind of get your ducks in a row to bring more joy and happiness into your life. Okay. I was also guided to, this has been coming forward in sessions, that when the third eye veils start to be released every time we go through one of these portals, it's not necessarily that a lot of you are going to be seeing everything yet. That is a gradual process, but it definitely, what happens is you're going to feel the truth more. So the more the veils are removed, you're going to feel more into a situation. You're going to feel when something's not right. You're going to feel when maybe you've been connecting to certain people and now they don't resonate, that kind of thing. Okay. Okay, just one card for the divine feminine, just to see overall message for everyone. Harmony. Lover's card. This is the Lover's card in this deck. So this is the preparation for the unions. And again, you're all going through a unification of the next level of the divine feminine and masculine templates within. That's what I did yesterday. I'm learning just to accept now that it's not just done. It's just another process every time we go through a portal. So that will make some of you very, very happy, which is awesome. And good that I was guided to just pull some union cards today. Okay. So I was definitely also given, I share this every time, self-love and self-care of our physical body is a priority, especially as the energies are going to continue to get more intense. Even if you don't feel them, some of you might just not feel well. Some of you might be just extremely tired or not being able to sleep. That's why I share what I can on my page and on Instagram and YouTube, because what's happening is that our physical body is trying to catch up with our light body activations. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to ask for the best 3 cards I'm hearing for the unions for, let's just do for the 9/9 portal for now. And then I'll get into questions and answers. Maybe while I'm shuffling, I will just mention the specials. So thank you everyone who booked the Abundance reboot sessions for the super new moon. I'm really, really grateful. I was guided to keep that special running for September because we're still, many of you are clearing out old programming, and it's been called lack programming. We came into experience certain patterns around either lack of money or friends or clients or a union, and we see this pattern in our reality. Okay, so that's still in the comments. And I was guided as well that I'm going to be offering Zoom online classes. There's going to be a Zoom online class for the 9/9 portal, and there's going to be one for the equinox. That's a special for September. So I'm offering 2 classes for the price of 1, and there'll be all sorts of things. I'll bring in a transmission, there'll be a Q&A, and I'll probably be sharing about the unions and whatever I'm guided to share, Starseeds as well. Okay, so that's in the comments, and then there's a subscription for 3 months as well, which will be a class for the 10/10 portal. A card just flew out. A class for the 10/10 portal and a class for the 11/11 portal in November as well. So you guys check that out. Email me if you have any questions. I'm going to be restarting my new website next week, so I'm just going to announce and put in the comments any new specials for the time being. All right, what else? There's there's if any of you are interested in the mentorship program, there are a couple of spots available for that. You can email me about that as well. That's 3 sessions to help you move forward on any part of your life, but your business, that sort of thing. I work with your higher self, and there's a healing meditation in those sessions as well, and then coaching packages and healing packages too. Okay, Akashic, just as a reminder, if deciding between a 12 chakra or an Akashic session, an Akashic session will help bring those soul fragments back, like from a timeline from Egypt, or let's say you had a traumatic childhood. Many of us came in to experience a lot, and a lot of wounds were in childhood, and that's sort of like healing and bringing those parts home. So that's what the Akashic record healing assists you with. It's a meditation too. It's very beautiful. A bunch of cards just flew out. Okay. I am done with the shuffling. Let's see. Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to talk about these ones. Definitely that one. So 2 chakra messages flew out. I'll shuffle for everything. And this is just to confirm what I've already shared. So what flew out was the 3rd eye chakra, which I just shared about, which is number 6, the Lovers in the Tarot, and then the crown chakra. So again, a very deep spiritual expansion for divine feminines and divine masculines being prepared for the 9/9 portal. And the 9/9 portal is preparing us for the equinox gateway. Okay, I've got to do divine masculines. This is for twin flames, divine unions, soulmates, what the best messages of what's going on currently with the divine masculines. Okay, new beginnings. And it's number 1. What I love about this, it says love begins, but what I love about it's heart chakra activation. Notice like it's outdoors, so spending time in nature and just regrouping, but emptying the bowl. So emptying the bowl, something that came to me studying with a kahuna in Hawaii years ago, is just, what I'm getting is, and this is the message that I was getting this weekend, as masculines becoming more the emperor, the king, the divine masculine, you're softening, your heart is opening, and to do that we just shift out of anything that's making us unhappy, any patterns of like being angry or sad or depressed. That's what emptying the bowl is, and doing a forgiveness of yourself and all souls through all directions of time, and allow yourself to soften. It's okay. We all incarnated on a very tough planet. And so that's a beautiful, beautiful message. And this is related to the heart too. Number 3, heartache and loss. So some of you as masculines might be doing lots of healing or going through healing periods from now until the portal, but at least for today, healing that heart chakra. Okay, so you might be going through some triggers, or that might be coming up in the next couple days. And just one final message to see. I'm smiling, you all know why. Again, number 9, solitude, and that came up in the chakra messages, retreat. 9/9 portal. This is the 9th month, all right? So divine masculines, if you're watching, or divine feminines, some of the masculines just need some time right now to regroup, reboot, go within, spend some time pulling the plan together. What's going to bring them happiness and joy, connecting with your higher self and your team of light. Okay, yeah, the 9/9 portal, this is a big month. I felt the energy shift a couple of days ago about the energy. Okay, and bottom of the deck for masculines, heart chakra. Okay, oh, I love it. Hold on. You saw triumph. Heart chakra. All right, number 4, heart chakra. So that real heart chakra expanding and opening for divine masculines. And then below that is number 7, triumph. which is fast movement forward. That's the Chariot card in the Tarot. Okay. So I'm going to put all the cards back now and pull cards for Divine Feminines and for the unions and see where you're all at. The unions, no matter what stage you're at, whether you're in contact, whether you're not in contact, whether you've ever met this person yet, whether there was somebody and you're not, vice versa. This is just an overall general reading for the collective. And again, I would bring in personal messages from your higher self for your own personal journey. Okay. All right. This is bottom of the deck for Divine Feminines. Again, the Lover's card, harmony. Okay. So you Divine Feminines were being called up, and I wanted to see what the best messages are for us. I wanted to just pull that card out because I wanted to see Divine Feminine unions for the 9/9 portal. Messages, please. Prosperity begins. There's that abundance. Okay. So I have known for a long time that one of the key gifts of being the Divine Feminine is knowing that we're sovereign and that we're able to manifest our own abundance and prosperity and having trust and faith in that. So that's part of this, because the Divine Feminine and Masculine within work together as a team, and the Divine Feminines are knowing now that you absolutely can manifest all levels of abundance. So that's a great message, and that's new beginnings as well, because the old masculine and feminine in the physical reality relied on one another in old energy, and now it's like, feminines, now we know, we trust and have faith, we can connect with our higher self, our team, and ideas come in, and that we trust and know that we will be able to manifest abundance, or connect with our soul tribe, or manifest that union or new home or whatever we're wishing for, travel, that kind of thing. Okay. Number 21, the universe. So you're fully, Divine Feminines, you're fully supported on this journey for everything, including the union. But some of the unions have had to be put aside because for many reasons, and I've shared this in the past, the energy between unions is so powerful and so strong, and it lights up the grid of the planet. So it hasn't been safe for a lot of the unions to be together, both for individuals and the collective, but also it's been about us trusting and having faith in the journey and knowing that we came in to do many, many things, including trusting that source in the universe, it's divinely timed and it's being divinely orchestrated. Okay. What I love about it's 21, I don't know if you can see that. So 21 is typically the day of the equinox. All right. So I'm loving the way this reading is going. Okay, I'm just going to pull another one from the top of the deck. Third eye, which we just talked about. So again, Divine Feminines, more of your third eye veils being dissolved, so you can trust your higher self and your intuition and your guidance as to which way to go. Okay, and I wanted to show the bottom of the deck too because it seemed important. Sacral chakra. So again, another cleaning out of old belief systems in our sacral. This message was for Divine Feminines, but for all of us, because the sacral carries the old connection to 3D, to the third dimension, and it carries the energy of we're in a relationship, so you need to do this and I need to do this and all of that. So those are the belief systems that we came in as twin flames, as divine partners, as soulmates, the next level, to have a new earth, a 5D relationship, to bring freedom to ourselves, to our unions, and to the planet. Okay, so it's that's why some of them are going slower than others, to get you all up to speed. So those are the sacral. That's where the triggers are. So hopefully you've all been doing good through the solar storms and everything, but it just slowed down a bit. The sacral chakra, that's where the energy is that gets triggered around things not going our way. So it'll bring anger and tears and all sorts of things. Okay, but it's just if we think about it, it's just an energy connected to our lower chakra system, and we're being given. I bring that in sessions too. I give you tools to get back to center, to get back into your heart, and we get practice every day. All right. So basically, we're going to be going through another detox before the 9/9 portal. So hopefully I affirm and set intentions that it will go smoothly for all of you. Okay, I'm just going to check in, see who the tribe is. Hi, Tammy from Australia. Hi, Susie from Australia. Blessings. And hopefully the comments will work. Okay, let me just see. Okay, hi, Cynthia. Welcome, aloha. Hi, Mel from Rhode Island. Fantastic. And Heather John Wood. Hi, PinkBella. You're very welcome to be here. Cynthia, having a hard time finding my center sense to my masculine has left his karmic. Yeah, I feel like there's oh, it looks like I froze. Hold on. Yeah, it looked like I froze. I feel too, Cynthia, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes right now. And I noticed my ego was very chatty on the weekend and telling me all sorts of stories. And yeah, we can talk about that in our session for sure. And I'll be able to give you some tools, no problem with that. That's quite normal at this time. That's how I knew I was going through a big integration. 11 people were watching. I know, I love that. Hi, Susie. Welcome, sweetie. How are you? Aloha. And Pure Grace, I'm just going to share. I was with my twin flame last year on the 909 portal, which is before I awakened and before I knew what a twin flame was. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, the 99 portal is has always been a pivotal part of my journey, as you know. Yay, twin flames. That's right. Thank you, Susie. Susie, the second Susie, peaceful heart, feeling sadness and tears. Guides telling me it is a collective release I have been experiencing. Yes, Susie, I feel like it is. There's a lot going on in the collective, and that's also what the solar storms and the Schumann resonance, when it's super active, it's releasing a lot of energy and thought forms into the collective. So yeah, drink lots of water, rest, spending time in nature, and clearing your personal space too, you know, with either sage or Palo Santo or essential oils. Do that quite often as well. Sea salt baths. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Welcome, Elizabeth. You're welcome, Cynthia. Yeah, it's all good. We're good. Beth, light and love and blessings to all. Yeah, thank you, Beth. Thank you for being here. Okay, beautiful tribe. I'm going to sign off. Check out everything in the comments if you're interested. I will load this up on YouTube and hope to be back in a couple of days. Okay. Love and aloha, everyone. Take care. Bye from PinkBella.